Welcome to Dinar Community, your post-RV financial action plan. If you're reading this now, congratulations, you're no longer speculating. The long-awaited revaluation (RV) has officially become a reality. What once seemed like a distant possibility has materialized into your financial present. You've stayed committed through years of uncertainty, held steady through endless rumors, and ignored the noise from skeptics. And now, here it is. Real, confirmed rates for the Iraqi Dinar (IQD) and Vietnamese Dong (VND) are showing up live across global banking platforms. But the real question is, what comes next? This moment is about more than simply walking into a bank and exchanging bills. It's about navigating a new financial world filled with opportunity, but also risk. You'll need a focused game plan, one designed not just to convert your currency but to protect and multiply your newfound wealth. So block out distractions, grab something to take notes with, and get ready to absorb the most important financial briefing of your life. This step-by-step guide is your ultimate survival map for what happens after the revaluation. Ignore it, and you could face regret. Follow it, and you're setting up a future of generational abundance. Step 1. Verify, don't assume. Now that you've heard the RV is live, your first move is to confirm it through reliable, official sources, not hearsay or social media posts. Here are 3 rock-solid ways to confirm the revaluation. 1. Central bank websites. Visit the Central Bank of Iraq (CBI) and State Bank of Vietnam (SBV). If they've updated their currency rates, that's a primary confirmation. 2. Major U.S. banks. Institutions like Bank of America, Chase, and Wells Fargo will reflect live, international exchange rates and updated currency exchange protocols. 3. Financial news and Forex platforms. Bloomberg, Reuters, Forex.com, and other global financial feeds will show updated trading values. If these sources align with the news you've heard, the RV is indeed live and verifiable. Do not act based on screenshots or forwarded messages from Telegram, WhatsApp, or Facebook groups. This is a moment where precision matters more than hype. Step 2. Get ready for your appointment. Once the RV is confirmed, the window opens, and the clock starts ticking. Now it's time to prepare mentally, physically, and legally. Here's what you need to do next. Gather government ID, at least 2 forms, passport, driver's license, or a national identity card. Organize your currency. Make sure your notes are flat, clean, and sorted by denomination. Clear envelopes or Ziploc bags with labels will make your exchange smoother and faster. Adopt the right mindset. This is a professional financial transaction, not a lottery win. Remain calm, confident, and clear-headed. Remember, most Tier 1 banks will not allow walk-ins. Instead, they'll require appointments, non-disclosure agreements (NDAs), possibly questionnaires to assess your readiness and intentions. Dress like someone stepping into $1 million meeting, because you are. Step 3. Secure the right exchange appointment. There are multiple pathways to setting your appointment, depending on your location and holdings. Special 800 numbers. Some banks have dedicated toll-free lines for IQD VND holders. These will route you to exclusive redemption centers where private contract rates may be available. Pre-registered clients. If you registered earlier with your bank's foreign exchange desk, keep an eye out for invitations via email or text. Respond quickly. Slots will fill up. And once you're at your appointment, expect to be brought to a private room. Currency will be verified both manually and electronically. Exchange options will be discussed. These include Forex public rate, screen rate slightly adjusted, contract rate often significantly higher, with added conditions. Ask smart questions. Get everything in writing. Read before you sign. If you're presented with an NDA, understand that it's legally enforceable. Don't casually share details about your rate, even with family. Also ask, will any funds be temporarily held or placed under a vesting schedule? What conditions must I meet for higher rates? Can I have a copy of this agreement for my financial advisor? Step 4. Protect and structure your wealth. After the exchange, take a moment, but don't get too comfortable. Now you're in the world of high net worth individuals, and the rules have changed. Start with multiple bank accounts. Keep short-term, long-term, and emergency funds separate. Enhanced security. Set up 2FA, biometrics, and notifications for large transactions. Legal structures. Form LLCs, trusts, or holding companies to manage your wealth responsibly and shield it from liabilities. Most banks that handle large exchanges will offer access to attorneys, trust officers, or family office services. Use them. And most importantly, keep your wealth quiet. Oversharing leads to trouble. Your future success depends on how well you protect your privacy. Step 5. Build your wealth team. You don't need to become a financial expert, but you do need to hire some. Start with tax specialist, wealth manager or certified financial planner, CPA or chartered accountant, estate planning attorney, insurance strategist. Avoid random advice from Facebook groups and forums. You're operating at a new level now, and amateur mistakes could cost you millions. Here's a sample diversified portfolio to discuss with your advisor. 30% stocks, equities, 20% bonds, fixed income, 20% real estate, 10% gold, physical assets, 10% legacy giving or trust funds, 10% liquid reserve. Step 6. Activate passive income streams. Money sitting still is money losing value. Begin shifting into investments that earn while you sleep. Options include rental real estate, homes, duplexes, or commercial properties. Dividend stocks generate regular cash flow. Low-risk bonds for safe, steady returns. High-yield CDs and structured notes available through private banking relationships. Business investment models like franchises where you're a silent partner. Stay away from shiny, get-rich-quick temptations. Build slowly, stay diversified, and automate your earnings where possible. Step 7. Think globally, not locally. All your wealth in one country or currency. That's a vulnerability. Step into global wealth positioning. Foreign currencies. Convert some assets into stable global currencies like the Swiss franc, CHF, Singapore dollar, SGD, or UAE dirham, AED. Offshore accounts. Legally open accounts in stable jurisdictions like Switzerland, Singapore, or the Cayman Islands. Global real estate. Think condos in Asia, farmland in Europe, or second homes in the Middle East, held via offshore LLCs or trusts. Second residency, citizenship. Countries like Portugal, Street, Kitts, and Malta offer investment-based programs that provide you with enhanced mobility and asset protection. This isn't tax evasion, it's smart wealth defense. Step 8. Give with purpose. True wealth includes your impact on others. Philanthropy, when structured correctly, can reduce taxes and build a legacy. Consider charitable remainder trusts, CRTs, receive income while giving. Family foundations fund scholarships, causes, or long-term initiatives. Donor-advised funds, DAFs, quick, flexible options for strategic giving. Decide on your mission, whether it's education, healthcare, clean water, or veterans, and structure your giving to last for generations. Step 9. Stay educated and grounded. You've made it to the revaluation, but sustaining and growing wealth requires knowledge and discipline. Read books like The Psychology of Money, Rich Dad Poor Dad, The Millionaire Next Door. Watch interviews with Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio, and Cathie Wood. Learn emotional intelligence, risk management, and market cycles. Avoid emotional decisions. Set personal rules. No major purchases for 90 days. No lending money to friends or family. 48-hour delay rule on large financial decisions. Sudden wealth can destabilize those who aren't prepared. Stay focused. Stay in control. Step 10. Build a legacy blueprint. This is your opportunity to shape not just your future, but your family's future for generations. Start with a written family mission, your values, expectations, and vision. Irrevocable trusts, to control how and when wealth is passed down. Incentive clauses, bonus funds for hitting milestones, graduation, charity work, business creation. Estate planning, include wills, power of attorney, and health directives. Video messages, to document your story and pass on wisdom. Generational wealth isn't just money, it's mindset, structure, and purpose. Final thoughts. This is just the beginning. You began this journey with a dream, maybe a few 25,000 Iraqi dinars notes tucked away for years. You faced doubt, held on through storms, and waited for this moment. Now, that moment has arrived. But the true journey starts after the redemption center. Now it's about decisions, strategies, disciplines, legacy. Keep this guide close. Revisit it when emotions run high or decisions feel overwhelming. Because success after revaluation doesn't come from luck, it comes from clarity and action. Your RV was the catalyst. What happens next? That's entirely up to you. Like and subscribe for more videos.